but you can call me Esmeralda. Welcome to hell. I'm just kidding. I am the master of jokes. Did you know joking was first invented by my ancestor, Elder Mares? She was in a mental institution, and she first invented joking as a way of coping with her loss of mentalness. That's a joke as well. You will get very used to my hilarious ways as we go on our spiritual journey together here at Esmeralda's land of spiritual journeys. Okay. Are you having trouble sleeping by any chance? Well, that's because you have too much on your mind. You simply can't switch off the mind grapes that are winding their way through your consciousness and growing and clinging on to your brain as it tries to switch off into a deep slumber. There are many things Esmeralda can do to help you. One of them being giving you some really strong sedatives to help you to sleep. But I won't do that, because otherwise my practice is useless, and we don't want that. First thing I would like you to turn your attention to is this over here, which I'm now going to get for you. Although I'm already regretting my decision because I can't reach it. Going to need a step of some kind to do that one. So what I'm going to do actually is get you my friend Fiona the frog down from the ceiling over there. Back in a tick. Don't you worry about. I just want to point out that today is Mong About Thursday, so I have my tracksuit bottoms on, and I really do appreciate it if you don't judge me for that. 2 seconds. Starting to very quickly regret my decision, but here we go. The things I do for my customers is absolutely outstanding, really. Please do excuse the dust. She hasn't seen ground for quite some time. So this is Fiona, the frog, covered in dust, the poor little sod. She is going to be your spiritual guide today as we explore the mind that is in your head. See now, Fiona has no trouble sleeping at all because she has no mind. Her mind is made up of what I can only assume is wood. Fiona's happy all the time, as you can see by her face. The secret of Fiona's smile is what we are going to call our journey today. The secret of Fiona's smile is that she has no cares in the world. Fiona is carefree, and we all dream to be carefree. Like a child, for instance, although they aren't as carefree as we think. They struggle every day with not being able to get an ice cream when they want an ice cream, throwing themselves on the floor when their parents tell them they can't have a brand new toy that they've always wanted for years and years. It's verging on abuse, but we see it as normal. Fiona has none of those worries. She just spends her days bobbing along in the corner in the ceiling up there, and she just doesn't care. So I'd like you to watch Fiona just for a little while and just think to yourself, Fiona, for frog's sake, can you just stay facing our friend here? You're so bloody rude. Okay, so anyway, Fiona, what was I saying? Completely forgot. So just look at Fiona and just think of all the problems in your life that you don't need. Whether it be the job that you absolutely loathe and really want to get out of. Think of that job and think to yourself, am I really doing everything that I can to make sure that I'm not in this situation anymore? Because my betting is this. You say, yes, I've applied for hundreds of jobs. That was my eye. Bitch. But have you? Have you really? Have you really applied for hundreds of jobs? Or is it 10? 10 is not enough in this current climate that we are in. Unless you're lucky, you could only apply for 1 and get the job, but most of the time you really need to do some hunting around. I would love to say don't be fussy when it comes to getting a new job, but we all know that once you're in a job you hate, it's terrifying to think you could be in that situation again by getting another job. But we have to take chances in life to make sure that we move on and we're happy. If you've just started a job and you don't like it, but you've only been there a couple of weeks. It took me 2 months to sort of really sink into this job, get my teeth into it. But Fiona guided me. She did. You have to give things a chance, everybody. That was a lot of dust that just came off your little straw hat. You have to give things a chance. Unbelievable. She's farting dust. That's really rude. You have to give things a chance. You cannot just start a new career or in a new relationship and expect everything to come up smelling roses or frogs. You have to give things a month or two, and if you're still not feeling it, you've given it long enough, then start looking for plan B. If you're worrying about money, think of what you're really good at. Am I a good artist? Am I a good carpenter like Jesus was? If you are good at anything like this, why not in your spare time create masterpieces and try to sell them to the dear public? Because quite frankly, the thought of going to work and earning hardly any money and coming home and doing nothing about it, it's barbaric. It's barbaric. I think we all need to hone in on our talents and our skills and try to squeeze every last dime we can out of it. That's what I reckon, isn't that? Don't you think so, Fiona? Do you know who made Fiona? Not me, that's for sure. Some smart bastard, anyway. He honed in on his talents, and I bought her. That's what I did. I want to do a crazy little exercise here. I'm going to put this over your face. Don't worry, it's just a little cute little winter hat there. And I'm going to say a few words to you that I hope sink in. Every day should be exciting and a new challenge on the horizon. You should wake up and really think to yourself, do I really want to go to work? Come home and sit on my arse all night watching TV? No. I want to sit on my arse, doing a picture, a drawing, maybe singing a little song and sticking it online. Or out in your shed or your garage and creating works of Jesus. Do something that you love every day, even if you're tired from work, even if you just want to go to bed. Don't. Fiona, seriously. You know, you must grab life by the cojones and just really, you know, I don't really know what I'm trying to say here, but Fiona will tell you. Yes, that's right. So hopefully, eventually, your troubles will just disappear. Everything will be okay in the end. But let me tell you something right now. Life isn't easy. Life isn't always happy. You know, before I started my spiritualistic business, I worked in a fast food chain, serving customers burgers. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever, but it wasn't my cup of tea. It wasn't my burger. That's what it wasn't. I decided I wanted to make a change and do something completely crazy. When I'd be serving customers burgers, I'd be saying, here's your burger. You have a really spiritual day. Goodbye. People would look at me like I was nuts. But look at me now. You're not looking at me like I'm nuts, are you? No. You're taking away everything I'm saying, I can tell. Life is about working hard for what you want. No one is going to hand it to you on a platter and say, here you go, there's life. No, you have to go out and find it. Do what you love. And if you're lucky enough to make it into a money-making business, then splendid. Really top-notch. But if you can't, at least you tried. And at least you're still doing something you're passionate about. So you don't like your job? Find a new one. Don't like your wife or your husband? Find a new one. Don't like your kids? Adoption centre, do you know what I mean? Don't do the last one, that's very unacceptable behaviour. Anyway. When you go to sleep, well actually when you go to bed tonight, just think to yourself, tomorrow's a new day. And if you start getting those crazy ideas that you do when you're trying to sleep, because I know that I have my best ideas when I'm trying to fall asleep, get a notepad by the side of your bed or on your mobile device. Write down some things, ideas that you have. And at least it's out of your head and you're not lying there thinking, Christ, I'm going to forget this tomorrow. Because it's there. It's written down. It's permanent. And then when you wake up the next day, you can act on it and go to sleep feeling satisfied. Okay, so thank you for coming here and experiencing this experience, and I really hope I've helped you. Please come again, and I really hope you sleep well tonight. Thank you. Just leave the check at the front desk, yeah? Splendid.